So a very good afternoon and welcome to our delayed 3-year-old loose performance championship. We're going with the geldings and the Colts first and foremost. Our judges, Adrian Marsh and Andrew Saywell, they were with us yesterday evening for the 4-year-old class and have kindly stayed on to judge our 3-year-olds. There'll be 9 Colts and geldings to go first, and then we'll go with the 10 Phillies. And the first to start is off, Kieran.
Yes, we go to number 17 in your catalogue. This one owned and bred by Eder Sport Horses and Andrea Eder. This one, in fact, is a stallion. He's by Garnish Hero, and the dam is by O'Pillow. This one qualified at the Ross House Equestrian Centre.
Big imposing colt by Garnish Hero, which competed here for 2 seasons. Now jumping for Mexico. And Garnish Hero jumped in the 4 and the 5-year-olds here at Dublin when Damien Griffin was on board. So this is a colt by Garnish Hero, the Sire of the Dam O'Pillow. So how are they judging this, Kieran?
Well, of course, they're judging him on conformation, future potential, and, of course, their technique over the fence. Looking for the complete package here to see who our 3-year-old champion will be for 2021. Our final again, once again, sponsored by Horseport Ireland.
So Daniel Letter competed with this one, the Grand Dam of this one, up to 1.60 meters. So all these 3-year-olds made the trip here yesterday. Unfortunately, due to that rain, we had to reschedule to today. One more. Whoa. You want another one?
Yes, I think they're going to have the vertical raised here.
So that's a nice way to start off this 3-year-old loose performance. That's the Colt, Mr. Cornery B by Ganesh Hero. The Sir that I'm OP lot out of the Grand Dam of this one jumped to 1.60 m, owned and bred by Etter Sport Horses and Andrea Etter from the Belmont House Studs.
Yeah, he's a really good-looking sort, and he's a stallion as well. Certainly one for the future.
Our next one.
Yeah, this is number 25 in your catalogue. This is a Balnaquilty Special Star, owned by Tracy Walsh. This one a gelding bred by John and Barbara Walsh from Hackestown in County Carlow. This one by Big Star. The dam of this one by Ramiro B. And this one qualified at the Top Flight Equestrian Centre.
So this is a really nicely bred one by Big Star. Getting to see a lot more of his progeny jumping here now. And the dam of this one by Ramiro B. She's been producing some very nice stock. And well related to some really good performance at 140 level. Number 2 in your running order.
Well, also with the very decent prize fund sponsored by Horseport Ireland, there's also a special breeder's prize of €900 to the breeder of the winner in each section, in the Colts and Geldings and the Phillies.
So this one, as we said, by Big Star. The Star that I'm Ramiro B. So again, the one we're looking at is the Big Star gelding, bred by John and Barbara Walsh, owned by Tracy Walsh. So that's number 2 on the Cully Special Star by Big Star. The Sorry that I'm Ramiro B, owned by Tracy Walsh. Down in Enniscorthy.
Well, of course, 2 sections in our 3-year-old championship final. We have the Colts and geldings first, and then they'll be followed by the Phillies.
Our next one is number 3 in your running order, lot number 20 from your catalogue number.
Yeah, this is Brian Hutchinson's SVS Showman. In fact, also bred. It's homebred by Brian Hutchinson. This one a gelding by Romanov, and the dam by Emerald van Rutasov. Here's one that qualified at Kernan's Equestrian Centre.
Fine big horse. This is probably Romanov's one of his first from his 3-year-old stock here. Romanov was ridden by Bertram Allen. By Heartbreaker, Romanov was. And Brian, no stranger to having these horses compete in this 3-year-old class here at Dublin. on, Brian.
Better. Oh. Yeah. I should have good to see everything. They were the same. The 3-year-old adventures were the same. They are.
So the one we're looking at is SVS Showman, the gelding by Romanoff, and the Sardam Emerald. What I was trying to say when we came in is the first crop of 3-year-olds here. Romanoff available by AI, stands in France.
Better over the big thing.
So that is SVS Showman. You want one more? No. No, that's it. SVS Showman by Romanoff and the Sardam Emerald.
Well, of course, our sponsors here this week of our national championships at the RDS Horsesport Ireland, once again coming on board as sponsors as well of our 3-year-old championship final. And as we said earlier, a very nice prize of €900 to the breeder of the winning 3-year-old, both in the Colts and Geldings and the Phillies. So joining us in the ring, number 22 in your catalogue. In fact, it's number 18. This is Des and Paula Farrell's Sir Hugo Bon. This one a gelding bred by Michael Tithler from Castlemaine in County Kerry. This one by Sibon W. And a dam of this one by OBOS Quality. Qualified at the County Clare Showgrounds.
A real attractive sort, this one, by Sibon W, which was by Heartbreaker. Stands at the Ringwood stud with the Leonards. OBOS Quality, the sire of the dam. Running order number 5, catalogue order number 18. So Katie McDonald is leading up, Sir Hugo Bon.
Of course, Katie, well known down in the Munster region, very well known for producing young horses at show jumping and eventing.
So that was number 5 in the running order, Sir Hugo Bon, by Sibon W, and the Sire of the Dam OBOS Quality, owned by Des and Paula Farrell. So some scores in. The first horse into the arena, Mr. Connery B, the Ganesh Hero Stallion, is on a grand total of 92. 92 is the score. Then number 2, or entered number 2 into the arena, that's the Big Star Gelding. He's on a score of 83.5. 83.5. SVS Showman, the Romanov Gelding, shown by Brian Hutchinson, on a score of 86.5. 86.5. So that leaves Mr. Connery B in the lead at the moment, 92. SVS Showman in second, 86.5. And Ballinagulty Special Star, 83.5. They're the 3 scores in. As we go to our next one.
Well, we've got the next one in the ring in our 3-year-old loose performance final. We go to number 24 in the catalogue. This is MJ's Quality Cruise, owned by Manny O'Hara. This one is a gelding bred by Kevin Barry in County Cork. It's by OBS Quality, and the dam is by Cruising. This one qualified at the Top Flight Equestrian Centre.
So the result in from the 6-year-olds. Vincent Byrne is just after winning that, CBI Belladonna. Owned by Kaylee Sodden and bred by Aidan Carroll by Zapatero VDL. Second in that was Shane Goggins, and third was Jason Higgins. But this one, another one by the popular sire, OBOS Quality. And the sire that I'm Cruising.
You know what a sire he's been of eventers and show jumpers. Has been one of the leading sires for many years. Stands, of course, with the Kendi family.
A little bit of pressure at the base. He's still fresh.
So that one was MJ's Quality Cruise by OBS Quality. The Sorry That I'm Cruising, owned by Mandy O'Hara. The Ganesh Hero is in the lead at the moment. So, Sir Hugo Bon, the Zibon W Stallion, that stands at Ringwood Stud, on a score of 88. So that's 88. That's into second place at the moment.
Well, we've got number 19 from your catalogue with us now. This one owned by Stephen Howley and Alan O'Connor. The unnamed 3-year-old gelding. In fact, homebred, it's by Sligo Candy Boy. The dam of this one by Harlequin Du Carrel. Qualified at the Tower Bride Equestrian Centre. Number 19 in your catalogue.
Sligo Candy Boy's got a great record in this class. He also had the winner of the 3-year-old Fenting Loose Performance competition here on Friday evening. Probably the busiest, or one of the busiest sires in the country. And the Hollies have done a tremendous job with him as well. Give him every opportunity. Our judges, Andrew Saywell and Adrian Marsh. You want to put your boots on? So another score, MJ's Quality Cruise, that's the OBS Quality Gelding, on a grand total of 80. 80 is the score for MJ's Quality Cruise. Andre Etters, Mr. Connery B, still leads on a big score of 92.
Well, as we said, this is number 19 in your catalogue, about to get underway. Jointly owned by Stephen Howley and Alan Connor, and they own the dam of this one between them. As we said, by Sligo Candy Boy.
Okay. That was number 19 from your catalogue, the Sligo Candy Boy Chestnut Gelding by Harlequin Duca. Sire was Sligo Candy Boy, and the sire of the dam, Harlequin Ducarel, Stephen Howley and Alan Connor, the owner and breeder of that one.
Well, nice to go in our 3-year-old loose performance championship, sponsored by Hosport Ireland. We go to number 21 in the catalogue. This is Ashfield Bouncer. This one owned by Anne Lambert. It was bred by Greg Conway in Tallow, County Dublin. This one by the Irish draft sire Killinnick Bouncer. And the dam was by the Irish draft sire Ard Grandpa. Qualified at Ross House Equestrian Centre.
Well, Killinnick Bouncer stands with Alan Lambert. This is a draft.
He's a stallion as well. One of 2 stallions in the final here this afternoon.
So traditionally bred. And really nice to have one of these in the final of the 3-year-old loose performance. Can you organize it a bit more? So this one, Ashfield Bouncer by the Irish draft sire Killinnick Bouncer, the sire that I'm Ard Grandpa, owned by Anne Lambert.
Well, as we said, he's a stallion as well. So certainly one for the future.
And we have a result in for the unnamed Sligo Candy Boy. A grand total of 87.5. These are in 3rd place. Mr. Connery B leads on 92. Sir Hugo Bon in 2nd on 88. And then the Sligo Candy Boy in 3rd, 87.5. So that was Ashfield Bouncer, the registered Irish draft. A nice performance there from him, for Anne Lambert. And by her own deceased sire, Killinnick Bouncer. And this colt has covered about 30 mares already this season.
I'd imagine he's going to be a lot busier after that performance. Well done. Well, the next to join us in the ring for our 3-year-old championship final, sponsored by Horseport Ireland. It's number 16 in your catalogue. This is Riverview Quality. This one owned by Fergus Cahaney. It's bred by Andrew Hodgins in County Tipperary. It's by OBOS Quality, and the dam was by Concord. Qualified at Tubber Bride Equestrian Centre.
So this looks to be the last of our Colts and geldings. Andrea Etters, Mr. Cornery B, holds the lead at the moment on 92. Sir Hugo Bon in second on 88, and the unnamed Sligo Candy Boy in third on 87.5. SVS Showman is in fourth, and Ballon Gulky Special Star is in fifth on 83.5, and MJ's Quality Cruise in sixth on 80. We're waiting on the results to come in from Ashfield Bouncer. Can they let him off? Yep.
So this is the final one in the Colts and Geldings. And then we'll have the Phillies back for the second part of the loose performance 3-year-old final. So this is number 16, Fergus Cahaney's Riverview Quality by OBOS Quality.
Still waiting on the score to come in for Ashfield Bouncer. One again. One more. So that was a Riverview quality. So, score is in for Ashfield Bouncer. Mr. Connery B is on a score of 92. He leads the competition. And the judges have given a score of 92.5. So he now tops the leaderboard by 0.5.
By just 0.5 a second. What about that? That's the Irish Draft Stallion, the grey Irish Draft Stallion that leads it now. With just one score to come in for number 16, just leaving the ring. That'll be the final score in the Colts and Geldings.
Off the first group. This could be the first of the Phillies. It's the number one.
So we got the first of the Phillies with us. In your catalogue, it's number 33. This one owned and bred by Yule McAteer. The unnamed filly, another one here by Sligo Candy Boy. He's proving to be very popular sire. The dam of this one by Gida. And here's one that qualified at Kernan's Equestrian Centre. So the first of the fillies, as we said, number 33 in your catalogue, the unnamed 3-year-old, owned and bred by Yule McAteer.
So the result has come in for Riverview Quality. That was the OBOS Quality gelding, the last one that we saw of that particular section. And it gets a score of 83. So that does confirm that the winner of the Colts and Geldings is Ashfield Bouncer on a score of 92.5. Well done, congratulations. In second, Mr. Connery B on 92, and Sir Hugo Bond takes third place on 88. So the Registered Irish Draft wins the Colts and Geldings. Riverview Quality was 7, and 8 was MJ's Quality Cruise. So the 3-year-olds now.
Yes, it's the turn of the fillies. And of course, a very nice prize fund once again, sponsored by Horseport Ireland. And again, we've got €900 for the breeder of the winner.
So that was the unnamed Sligo Candy Boy out of the Gidam mare, owned and bred by Yul McAteer, the first of our fillies.
Well, next to join us in the ring, we go to number 30 in the catalogue. This is BP Royal Tara, owned by Greg Broderick. And in fact, also Greg has bred this one down at the Ballypatrick Stables in County Tipperary. By Gerardo, the dam of this one by Clover Hill. This one qualified at the Ross House Equestrian Centre. So number 30, Greg Broderick's BP Royal Tara. Led up here this afternoon by Michael O'Callaghan.
So BP Royal Tara by Gerardo, which is done with Greg and Cheryl Broderick. And sorry that I'm Clover Hill. This also would be the first crop from Gerardo. So Michael Callahan showing this one.
Michael, of course, from County Clare, well-known producer of young horses. Always has one here in the 3-year-old lunging classes here in Dublin.
One more. So that was BP, Royal Tara. The mare by Gerardo. And the started on Clover Hill. Owned and bred by GBBS International Limited.
Well, of course, as well as the very decent prize money sponsored by Horse for Dollar, we've got a bonus prize for the winning breeder.
So our next one, number 3, Palace Sunlight. The king of the 3-year-olds shows this one.
Yeah, this is number 32. Number 32 in your catalogue. Sorry, correction, it's number 34. This is Willie McDonald's Palace Sunlight. Homebred by Willie, by Tipek. The dam is by Moonlight, qualified at Ross House Equestrian Centre.
So Willie McDonald, well, he's won more 3-year-old competitions than anybody else in the country. When it was on the lunge, he was doing it on the rope, and now he's doing it on the loose. His son Pat is leading up. Peggy, his wife, is here as well. And this one, the dam of this one is Ryland Seamaster, and this filly is in foal. So this filly is in foal to Centurion. To peak the sire of this one stands with John O'Connor. Fine big mare. So this one, Palace Sunlight. So this is the Phillies section of this 3-year-old loose performance. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I think she likes the judges. Or maybe she's just checking her score.
So that was Palace Sunlight, a chestnut mare, sent to us by Willie McDonald. Still waiting on our first score for the Phillies.
Well, let's join us. It's number 32 in your catalogue. This is Jackie and George Lee's D. Cullen Dominator AZ. This one homebred. It's by Dominator AZ and a dam by Courage. Qualified at Tuberbride Equestrian Centre. As we said, number 32, Jackie and George Lee's D. Cullen Dominator AZ.
Well, Dominator Z was partnered by Christian Allman, part of the big roster of stallions at Zanger side. Dominator Z was by Demont. So one of the scores is in. The first one that we had in, the unnamed Sligo Candy Boy filly. She gets a grand total of 86.5. BP Royal Tara, the Gerardo filly. She has a grand total of 95. So that puts her right to the top of the leaderboard, 95. Boots, go put the boots on. And the score has come in for Palace Sunlight. Willie McDonald's filly. She has a score of 83.5. 83.5 leaves her in third at this moment. BP Royal Tara leads the fillies on a big score at 95. Is that the last class? I know it's the 8-year-olds. That's it. Well done, girls. That was a D. Cullen Dominator Z by Dominator and the Star the Dam Courage. BP Royal Tara still leads. On a score of 95. Andrew Saywell and Adrian Marsh are our judges.
Well, next up in the Phillies section of our three-year-old loose performance final, we go to number 31 in the catalogue. This is Stephen Kelleher's Cara's High Queen, in fact, homebred. This one by Dew Azed, the Dam by High Roller. And this one qualified at the County Clare Showgrounds. Number 31.
The sire of this one, Adios Zed, another one to stand at the Ringwood Stud, a sire by Andy Amo. So the score is in for D. Cullen Dominator Z. Gives us a grand total of 87. So into second place there. '95 leads BP Royal Tara. D. Cullen Dominator Z in second, 87. And the unnamed Sligo Candy Boy, 86.5 in third. So that's her. The number 31, Cara's High Queen, owned and bred by Stephen Kelleher. Adios Zed, the sire of this one, and the sire of the Dam High Roller.
Well, let's go. It's number 5 in your catalogue, number 35 in your catalogue. This is Niana TSH, owned by well-known show jumper Gemma Phelan from Dungarvan in County Waterford. This one was bred by Nigel and Mark Poynton from Foxrock in Dublin. She's by Indoctro, and the dam is by Hold Me Up Premier. Qualified at the Top Flight Equestrian Centre in County Kilkenny.
Yeah, Indoctro, the sire of this one, needs no introduction at all. Nigel Poynton here with his daughter Hannah. They, of course, big interest in the breeding end of the business. So 95 is the leader at the moment, BP Royal Tara. If you weren't with us earlier, the Irish draft stallion Ashfield Bouncer won the Colt and gelding section. That was owned by Anne Lambert. Won it by 0.5 of a point.
Well, I'll just put on the intended boots for protection as we wait now for number 35, Gemma Phelan's Niana TSH. As we said, that one by Indoctro. And the down by the Self-Francaise are Hold Me Up Premier.
Quality sort. Nice filly. So that one in foal as well. Foal to Guido, the horse that stands down at Clongiel Stud, Edmund Vaughan.
Sorry, that competed at the Beijing Olympics. And he seems to be getting quite a few mares only just in the last few years, so his progeny have yet to come out.
So another result in, Cara's High Queen. A total of 89, so that's good enough for second place. BP Royal Tara leads on 95. Cara's High Queen in second, 89. D. Cullen Dominator Z on 87. The unnamed Candy Boy in fourth on 86.5. And Palace Sunlight in fifth on 83.5.
Well, we go now to number 27 in your catalogue. This is Louisa, owned by Noel Cawley. In fact, also bred by Noel Cawley. This one is by Louis Dam, the dam by Flexible, qualified at the Top Flight Equestrian Centre. Noel, of course, a great breeder and producer of horses and a great supporter of show jumping for many, many years.
Yeah, he's certainly been breeding them, and they've been all coming to the fore over the last number of seasons through the young horse classes. And another man that has been supporting the 3-year-old competition probably for the last 30 years. And likes to have one of them here in the final at Dublin. This one by Louis Dam. He's been a great addition to the breeding ranks in this country. And Flexible on the Dam side. Another top class horse that was bred by Catherine and Edward Doyle. And was ridden by Rich Fellers in United States.
Yeah, it's led up here today by DJ O'Sullivan. DJ, of course, well known as well for producing young horses, both led up and under saddle. Based in County Limerick.
Who's going to win the All-Ireland today?
Well, we've got 2 in a row already this week, Brendan. So we hope it's going to be the 3 in a row.
You can trot. So that was Louisa, the chestnut filly by Louis Dam. Sorry that I'm flexible, owned and bred by Dr. Noel Cawley. Score is in for Liana TSH. Gets a score of 86, so a grand total of 86. Good enough for 5th place at the moment. BP Royal Tara leads on 95. With 3 left to go. All the Colts and geldings beyond ready for prize giving.
Well, this is number 26 in the catalogue. This is Metro Zalansky, owned by Craig Carson. This one was bred by John Carney from Riverstown in Dundalk in County Louth. It's by the sire Polanski, and the dam is by Metropole. And this one qualified at Kernan's Equestrian Centre. So Craig Carson's Metro Zalansky.
Polanski was a horse that jumped here years ago. He was a Swedish warm blood stallion, lovely chestnut horse. Actually started out his career with Diane Beecher.
Yeah, it's the same Polanski that I was thinking of, yes. That's a few years ago.
More whenever in your time. BP Royal Tara leads on 95. 89 is their second place one, Cara's High Queen. D. Cullen Dominator Z is on 87. So the 2 stallions will be presented first and foremost, so that they're gone out of the ring, but they are the top 2 in the Colts and geldings. They'll come in on their own. So the result is in for Louisa. BP Royal Tara was on a score of 95, but Louisa has scored 96.5 to go top of the leaderboard. One more. Don't be afraid to click on it. So that was Metro Zalansky, the Polanski mare. Sorry, the Metropole. Craig Carson, the owner of that one. Coming near the end, just 2 left to go. Louisa leads on a score of 96.5. BP Royal Tower in second on 95. And Cara High Queen in third on 89. And Michael O'Callaghan joins us again.
Yes, that's another one from Greg Broderick's stables down at Ballypatrick. He's had 2 qualified for the final here this afternoon. This is the second one. As Brenda said, led up by Michael O'Callaghan. This one by Gerardo, the dam by Clover Hill, qualified at the Ross House Equestrian Centre.
So the score is in for Metro Zalansky. Gets a grand score of 86.5. So joint 5th position, joint 5th. Louisa still leads. BP Royal Tower in second. The BP team will be looking to try and take back the lead from Noel Cawley. There's a fine, good mare.
Lovely big scopy mare.
So a penultimate one now, BP 17 by Gerardo out of the cruising mare Ballypatrick Eve. Noel Cawley leads. So perfect, that's BP 17. By Gerardo, out of the dam Ballypatrick Eve, which is by Cruising, owned and bred by GBBS International Limited. So Dr. Noel Cawley leads on 96.5. Greg Broderick in second with BP Royal Tara, 95. And Cara's High Queen is in third on 89. Will either of the final two knock Dr. Noel Cawley off the top? The score will be in very shortly for BP 17.
Well, we've got the last one making its way in now. The last one in our 3-year-old Loose Performance National Championship final, sponsored by Horseport Ireland. Number 28 in your catalogue. This one owned and bred by Christopher Conney. It's by OBOS Quality. And the dam of this one by Aldatas Z. My Irish Daisy is her name, and she qualified at Tubber Bride Equestrian Centre. The last stop in our 3-year-old Loose Performance National Final.
So we're still waiting on the score for BP 17. This one by OBOS Quality. Started Aldatas. All Kennedy breeding. Still getting the scores for BP 17. So we're still waiting on the score for BP 17. Louisa still leads 96.5. BP Royal Tara in second, 95. Cara's High Queen in third, 89. And the two Colts will be on ready for presentation because they will be coming in for their prize before all the other horses come back in. Andrew Saywell and Adrian Marsh are our judges.
Well, this is the last one in our final, about to get underway. My Irish Daisy, owned and bred by Christopher Conney, by OBS Quality, and the dam by Aldatas Z.
So the score is in for BP 17. That is scoring 96.5 to beat, which was set by Louisa. They have a score of 96, so that cuts them into second. Louisa still leads. So that's our final one. My Irish Daisy, a chestnut mare by OBOS Quality, decided that Al Data Z, and owned and bred by Christopher Cunny.
From County Mayo.
So Louisa, Dr. Noel Cawley's 96.5 still leads. BP 17 in second on 96, and BP Royal Tara in third on 95. Cara's High Queen in fourth on 89. And in fifth place, D. Cullen's Dominator Z on 87. And then in joint sixth place, the unnamed Sligo Candy Boy and Metro Zalinski, both on 86.5. As we wait on the one score to come in for My Irish Daisy. Will it be a win for Dr. Noel Cawley? Have you won it before? He's 30-something years waiting to win the 3-year-old loose performance at Dublin.
And he's bred so many good ones down through the years. A great supporter of show jumping in Ireland. And a great breeder as well.
And the final score is in for My Irish Daisy. Gets a grand total of 86. But it does mean that the winner of the 3-year-old loose performance for the Phillies is Louisa, Dr. Noel Cawley's 96.5.
Oh, well done. He deserves that. And he's here with us this afternoon. Well done, Noel.
Prize giving coming up. The 2 Colts are going to parade first for the prize giving.
The joint sixth.
So just to update that, Metro Zalinski takes 6th place, and the unnamed Sligo Candy Boy takes 7th place. So the presentation will be coming up, Kieran, for the 2 Colts. And the winner of the 3-year-old Colts performance is the Irish Draft Stallion, Ashfield Bouncer, owned by Anne Lambert, by her deceased sire, Killinnick Bouncer. The sire that I'm Ard Grandpa, and bred by Greg Conway. Won by 0.5 point.
Yeah, in second, the second of our stallions, second in the final. The Edder Sport horse, Mr. Connery B, that one by Garnish Hero Z, the dam by O Pilo.
So the president of the RDS is on hand to make the presentation. Also, my thanks to our judges, Andrew Saywell and Adrian Marsh. Andrew Saywell, quickly just stand out here for me. We'll get you on the Colts to give us your opinion on the Colts. A registered Irish Draft winning.
Fantastic. I mean, a real jumper, very electric off the floor, good canter, and a horse for the future sport, definitely.
Yeah, you enjoyed judging these jumpers.
Yeah, I did. Really enjoyed that, and I think second place was a lovely type of a horse, great quality, but just edged it just on the little bit more electric.
Okay, well done. And Adrian Marsh, you talked to us about the Phillies. Louisa won that one. They were a competitive bunch as well.
They were a very competitive bunch. At the end of the day, we just thought that the 1-1 just had a little bit more spark over the jump today. But a real nice bunch of fillies.
And the Colt?
Yeah, he, as Andrew said, he was very electric over the jump today. Very nice. It was a toss-up between this one and the Bay one, but they were two really nice colts.
Well done. We're delighted you've been with us, and very happy breeders and producers as well. It's I think it's a nice result to the Colts and also to the Phillies here as well. So Horse Sport Ireland are very generous sponsors of this 3-year-old class. Alison Corbally, accompanied by the president of the RDS, Tyrone Lewis, going forward now to make the presentation to our winner of the Colts, Ashfield Bouncer.
Come on, let's give him a big round of applause. Well done.
I don't know if Anne Lambert's here. Where is Anne? Anne, come in quickly. Come on, Anne.
Come on, Anne, in for your 4.
And of course, stands the stallion who's now deceased, Killinnick Bouncer. She now owns this one. He's already covered 30 mares this season.
And of course, Brendan, there's the added bonus. There is a bonus for the breeder. So another €900 from Horse Sport Ireland to the breeder of the winner.
That going to Greg Conway. Congratulations, Anne. Come on, trot on. Get in here. Well done. We'll get one photograph. Well done. Congratulations. And he's a nice replacement for you, for Killinnick Bouncer, who give you so many great memories. And a fabulous trophy as well. And second place, Kieran.
Yeah, in second place, another one of our magnificent stallions here this afternoon. This one owned and produced by Edder Sport Horses and Andrea Edder. It's Mr. Connery B. This one by Garnish Hero Azad and the dam by O Pillow.
So this is another very talented horse. And Andrea, of course, great producer. And by Garnish Hero. Turn that way. Perfect. That'd be brilliant. So once again, many congratulations to our Colts and geldings, 2 Colts. As we go with the remaining geldings to join us for their prizes. So we'll let the Colts leave and we'll bring back in the geldings, I think. All the other prize winners, the geldings, please, can we get you in? Oh.
We have to go with what's on the joint. So joint 6 and there's joint 8. Let me just tell the judges that.
These are the geldings. So in 3rd place is Des and Paula Farrell, Sir Hugo Bon. Congratulations. In 4th place, number 19, Stephen Hollies and Alan Connors, unnamed Sligo Candy Boy. In 5th place, SVS Showman, Brian Hutchinson, that one by Romanoff. In 6th place, number 25, Tracy Walsh's Bannagulty Special Star, that one by Big Star. In 7th place, number 16, Fergus Canny's Riverview Quality, that one by OBOS Quality. In 8th place, number 24, Manny O'Hara's MJ's Quality Cruise, that one by OBOS Quality. And bred by Kevin Barry. So that's the lineup for our Colts and geldings.
And well done to all the breeders and the producers who've done a wonderful job on these 3-year-olds. And it's a great opportunity for the producers to get the opportunity to come here to Dublin.
And the Phillies be on the ready. Phillies on the ready. And this one here, joint 6. And then the joint 8s are Ninana and My Irish Daisy.
Joint 8, we have Ninana and what?
My Irish Daisy.
Okay, so there's no name.
So well done to everybody. Thank you. We'll let you leave the arena. As we welcome in our Phillies and the winner of the Phillies.
Are you going from 8 though?
We're actually going to do the presentation. We're going to stand up the other side.
The other side, so the horses are facing
So the horses will face to us, but the camera will get them better.
You're with your plan, then.
We should have did that for this one.
Yeah, it's better backed off when you look the other way.
You want to go 8 up to first?
Let's see what way they come in. So we welcome in the winner of the 3-year-old loose performance for the Phillies, Louisa, a mare by Louis Dam, the Sardam Flexible, bred and owned by Dr. Noel Cawley. Well done, congratulations. Winning again by a half a point. DJ Sullivan leads this one up. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done, good man.
Kieran, thank you very much. I'm a long time at it.
Our judges, Andrew Saywell, Adrian Marsh. Noel, we might get you in. So Noel has a connection. he's bred loads of them actually. But he's been trying hard to win this class for years. And another one that will certainly be added to his broodmare band going forward.
Yeah, but I'm sure, Brandon, she'll be competing on the show jumping circuit from next year on.
Well, he usually sends them all down to Greg. So whether Greg's going to ride it for him now, that's going to be another question, having to settle for second and third. Well, we know that we'll be going to Kill tonight to fill the cup. It might be the only cup coming to Kildare this year.
This mare is by Louis Dam out of a flexible mare called Lexi Lady. And she's a full sister to Hibernia that Greg Broderick has won quite a few 150 and 160 classes on. He's a very good horse. He was second or third here in the 4-year-old class. And she's also a full sister. All three born the same week. They were embryos out of the army horse Stout Hall. And her grandmother has bred 3 Nations Cup horses. Touchable, Mulligadrin, Touch the Stars, and Mulligadrin Gold Rain. So she has a lovely pedigree. The only issue is that the mother is somewhat daft. And this is probably the nicest filly she ever bred because she has a beautiful temperament. I couldn't say that about the mother because we went down to Galway one time to compete in the Ballinasloe 3-year-old thing. A friend of mine schooled her and the only thing she jumped was a car. She never got into the ring. But this is a lovely filly. I've been doing this for 30 years, I suppose, and it's the first time being in the top 10. So it's something I'm very happy about, and particularly in the RDS. As you know, I'm associated with the long time with the RDS. And Owen here was on the committee with me for years, so it's a great day for us.
And of course, Greg, who you have a long-standing relationship as well, as in for him to come second and third, you probably had a nervous moment or two. You probably thought that he was going to overtake you.
I surely did, but for once he didn't. But DJ O'Sullivan, he's had her for a very short period. I did her mostly at home myself, Lisa and myself and Joe. She was treated normally and naturally, and she jumps naturally. But I think DJ, to be fair to him, we handled her the last few days. He did a lovely job on her. But she is a lovely filly, and we're going to keep her and jump her on.
Well done. It's great that after all these years, whether you were on the rope, back at the very beginning of it. Then you did the loose, Judge, and it used to be whenever you'd come to the show and you'd see you have the blue flat cap on.
My wife burned all those caps, unfortunately. She didn't like them.
Well, you've now won this one. Well done. Give another big round of applause. Owner and breeder, Noel Cawley. We go down the leaderboard. Second and third place going to the Ballypatrick team. Ballypatrick 17 and Ballypatrick Royal Tara. Second and third, respectively. Fourth place, Cara's High Queen. In fifth place, D. Cullen Dominator Z. Oh, we're waiting for the next ones to come in. When you hear your name, please come in. Cara's High Queen, join us. We're on fourth. Just if you just stand here, they'll come to you. If you just turn yourself around, that's it. Oh, so this one by Adio Z. Stand down at the Ringwood Stud. In fifth place, D. Cullen Dominator Z. That's one by Dominator. Get the stuff for the cup on the way home, will you? This one, Jackie and George Lee. I don't care. In joint sixth place, the unnamed Sligo Candy Boy and Metro Zalansky, the Polanski mare. And in joint eighth position, Nina TSH and My Irish Daisy. Joint eighths. And finally, in 10th position, Palace Sunlight and William McDonald. They take 10th. Well done to our 8th positions. And in 10th position, William McDonald. Well done, William. So that concludes our 3-year-olds. Many congratulations to our champions.